is Jacob, and tonight we are going to be finding out what your love language is. So, how exactly are we going to do that? Well, let me tell you, I have the official love language quiz pulled up on my phone right now, and pretty much we're just going to go through the questions together. So, all you need to do is just close your eyes and put your romantic thinking cap on, because some of these questions are actually kind of hard. But it's all worth it in the end, because by the end of this video, you are going to find out what kind of a lover you are. Except you're not, because obviously we're not in the same room, so I can't actually answer these questions for you. But I think by the end of this, you're going to have a pretty good idea of what your love language is. What I will do is answer these questions along with you, so when this is all said and done, I guess we'll find out what my love language is. The last time I took this was like 5 years ago, and I was a physical touch addict at the time, but I'm actually in remission now, so I think it's going to be something different. Anyways, let's just get started. Actually, one more thing. I feel like I should probably tell you guys what the 5 love languages are before we get started, just because I feel like I always forget one of them whenever I have a conversation about them. So, the first love language is words of affirmation. The second one is quality time. The third one, and an old favorite of mine, is physical touch. The fourth one, acts of service. And the fifth and final one is receiving gifts. I really don't see how you could go wrong with any of those, but those are the 5, and allegedly everybody has a favorite, so let's find out what yours is. Here we go. The first question: how do you describe yourself? I am an adult. I am a teenager. Or I am taking the quiz for my child. I'm assuming most of you are adults, maybe some teenagers, but if you are using this video to help your small child fall asleep, that would be the coolest fucking thing ever. Probably not happening, so obviously I'm an adult, so that's my first answer. Second question. Sorry, I'm just imagining somebody actually using this video to help a toddler fall asleep. That'd be so sick. Okay. Second question. How do you describe yourself? 1, I am in a relationship. 2, I am single. So, which one is it? Are you booed up for the summer right now? Or are you, unfortunately, spending every night staring at the ceiling by yourself, hoping for a relationship? I am dating somebody, so obviously that's the one I'm going to pick. Third question. Actually, it's not really a question, it's kind of a fill in the blank. It's more meaningful to me when ... 1, I receive a loving note or text or email for no special reason from my loved one. Or 2, my partner and I hug. So, do you prefer to get nice texts from that special somebody, or do you just like when they hug you? actually think, as much as I love quality time, I just find it really nice when my girlfriend just does something nice for me that I didn't ask her to do or expect her to do, so that's my answer. Okay, next question. And before we do that, actually, I get a lot of comments about this, but people ask me why I turn away from the mic so often. It's just to take a breath or catch my breath, because I don't want to breathe into the mic it's mostly when I exhale. I just think it's disruptive. I don't like when people do it in their other videos, so I just try to take my mouth away from the mic when I do it, but I know it looks kind of weird, so I just wanted to make a note of that. Anyways, let me do it again. Next question. It's more meaningful to me when ... My partner gives me a little gift as a token of our love for each other. Or I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with my partner. I can hear the garbage truck pulling up in the distance, and I really hope you can't. Anyways, I think that I would rather just have quality time with my girlfriend than get a gift. I don't think gift receiving is that big of a deal for me. Obviously, it's very nice, but I never expect it, and I think it's partially because I really don't ever know how to react when somebody gives me a gift, but I just don't like when people give me stuff. I feel like I don't deserve it, and that's probably a much deeper psychological issue that can't be explored in a love language quiz, but I'm picking uninterrupted leisure time. Next, fill in the blank. It's more meaningful to me when my partner unexpectedly does something for me, like filling my car up with gas, or doing the laundry. Or it's more meaningful to me when my partner and I touch. Alright, this is my Civil War. Acts of service or physical touch. I think, again, I just feel like, especially the older you get, because believe me, when I was younger, and obviously still, but definitely when I was younger, having that physical touch component with somebody it was like crack. It was like mainlining a drug straight to the brain. I loved it, but like I was just trying to say, as you get older and busier and you have more responsibility and obligation, I feel like whenever somebody, not even just my girlfriend, but when anybody does something nice for me that makes my day a little easier, that just means the most to me. So I'm going with acts of service here. Next, it's more meaningful to me when, number one, my partner puts their arm around me when we're in public. Or, number two, my partner surprises me with a gift. So, would you rather be out for a nice walk on a warm summer evening and have your lover put their arm around your waist or your shoulder? Or would you rather your partner give you the keys to a new car? I'm joking. Obviously, it doesn't have to be a car. Would you rather have physical contact or a gift? I think I would, situation like that, I probably would be holding their hand. So, I guess between the two, I'm going holding hands. I'm sorry, I still have that piece of me that just fucking loves that shit. So, next. It's more meaningful to me when, number one, my partner gives me a gift, or number two, I hear the words, I love you, from my partner. I'm really sorry if you haven't experienced this yet, but oh my god, guys, the first time that person says, I love you, that is what it's all about, baby. That is the best feeling in the entire universe when you've spent the last couple months, or if you're with somebody who's love bombing the shit out of you, the last couple days with the person, and build this incredible connection, and it all builds up to this singular point of just perfection, where they finally say those three words, I love you, and you feel so validated and so cared for. God, I love that shit. Okay, I'm choosing that. I love you. I think that just means a lot. Next, I hope we get off these it's more meaningful fill in the blank things soon. I can't remember what the other types of questions are, but it's more meaningful to me when ... One, I sit close to my partner, or two, I am complimented by my loved one for no apparent reason. Now, this is just me personally, but words of affirmation also don't really hit home for me because, not to sound like a sad, hopeless individual, but I'm really hard on myself, and the person whose opinion I care about way more than anybody else's is my own. So no matter who it is, whenever somebody says something nice to me, apart from probably my parents, I don't give it a lot of attention, or I think credence is the word, because I'm mostly concerned with trying to like myself and feel good about myself. So whenever somebody says something nice, even my girlfriend, obviously it still means a lot intrinsically, but it doesn't ever make me sit there and think you know what, I actually am a really good person. I actually am a really good boyfriend, or really ambitious, or whatever compliment they give me. So I'm gonna go with I sit close to my partner and not receiving a random compliment, because it just doesn't do it for me. Alright, next question. It's more meaningful to me when, one, I get the chance to just hang out with my partner, or two, I unexpectedly get small gifts from my partner. So, which one is it going to be for you? Do you like just being able to hang out with somebody that you're in a relationship with, or talking to, or are you more of a fan of somebody giving you little things like your favorite snack, or maybe, I don't know, renting your favorite movie and then surprising you with it? That would actually be really fucking awesome. Girlfriend, if you're listening to this, take a note of that. I think, okay, the way that I just phrased that last one, I actually think I'm gonna go with the curveball here and choose an unexpected small gift, because that's like a cousin of an act of service, because they're still doing something for you. It's just like a physical thing, a gift. So, next up, it's more meaningful to me when ... I hear my partner tell me, I'm proud of you. Or is it more meaningful to you when your partner helps you with a task? Okay, I'm literally eating all of my words right now, because I just said I don't really care when people compliment me, because I'm more concerned with what I think of myself. But I think if somebody were to actually say they're proud of me, obviously my girlfriend heartstrings? Or are you more like me where for the most part that doesn't have a big impact on you? Let me know. And you can actually let me know down below. If you want to answer any of these questions down below, I'd love to talk about them. Like I said in my last video, I am insert inappropriate word for love and romance, so I'm always looking for an excuse to talk about the two. So, next up, it's more meaningful to me when I get to do things with my partner, or I hear supportive words from my partner. So, do you like hanging out and doing stuff with that special somebody? Or do you like when they say supportive things to you, like, you've got this, and don't worry, champ, you'll get him next time? Because I'm sure that's what we all want to hear our partner say. I think personally, I would rather just do stuff with my girlfriend, but again, words of, wow, I'm a fucking liar. I'm starting to realize that I actually do like words of affirmation a lot. Damn, this is starting to get kind of confusing. Anyways, let's move on. Next up, it's more meaningful to me when my partner does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things. Or it's more meaningful to me when I feel connected to my partner through a hug. This one is easy. I love when people are, and I know I'm generalizing this to people, obviously I mean my girlfriend, but I feel like I just keep rubbing it in that I have a girlfriend, and I've been there where I don't have anybody and I sit listening to a video or a friend talk about how fucking awesome their girlfriend is and how happy they are, and it just makes me want to tear my eyes out and throw up. So I really like when people are intentional about the things that they say they're gonna do. I think it's a sign of maturity and a lot of other positive traits when somebody follows up on their words, because it's very easy to say things, and I think that's probably something that all of us have experienced in relationships, is being with somebody who talks the talk but obviously does not walk it. So I just find with anybody that I meet that if they either say things and then actually do them, or just do things without even feeling the need to say them, that's kind of a good indicator of the type of person they are. So you can best believe that I am very intentional and serious about the fact that if this garbage truck gets any closer and louder, I'm gonna have some sort of a breakdown, because I really don't want to have to take a cut and finish this later. So let's hurry the fuck up, I guess is what I'm saying. Next question. I can't even call it a question. Fill in the blank. It's more meaningful to me when 1. I hear praise from my partner, or 2. My partner gives me something that shows they were really thinking about me. That's easy. They give me something that shows they were really thinking. Sorry, I'm about to do it again, but my girlfriend gave me a book that I had been thinking about getting for a couple of weeks and was waiting to buy until I finished this other book I was reading, and she just surprised me with it, and I'm not gonna lie, I almost got down on a knee right there. That just meant so much to me, and I feel like that is what this question was asking, so it's just a good example. Next. Okay, I feel like I'm making this all about myself, so I'm going to start focusing on you more now. I'm sorry if you feel like you're just watching a guy brag. It's more meaningful to me when ... I'm able to just be around my partner. Or it's more meaningful to me when I get a back rub or a massage from my partner. necessarily talking, but you're kind of nearby each other. God, that's always the best feeling, is when you're with somebody and you have to go to like a party or an event or some kind of a family thing where you know that you're not going to talk a lot, but you know that you get to hang out afterwards. Oh my God, I love that. Or would you rather get a back rub or a massage? I think you know my answer, but I'm curious how many of you guys, this is going to sound like a weird question. I was going to ask how many of you like actually getting massages, but I don't actually answer that. That feels wrong. Let's move on. It's more meaningful to me when, one, my partner reacts positively to something I've accomplished, or two, my partner does something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy. So, would you rather come home from work after getting a big promotion and hear your partner say that they're proud of you and be visibly excited for you, or drag your partner to go golfing on a Saturday morning knowing that they do not like it that much, but appreciating the fact that they went anyways? I think I would rather just see them be happy about something that I did. I really, really hate being in charge of a group and trying to pick things, because I always feel like I'm going to choose an activity that nobody else likes, or even just that one person doesn't like. And then it's going to be on my mind the entire time, like, oh my God, are they having fun? Am I just wasting their time? Should we have chosen something different? I feel like such a shitty friend. I feel like the same thing applies in relationships. I know that you're not always going to do things that both people enjoy, but I really don't like that feeling. It makes me feel selfish. So, I don't know, are you the same? Or are you okay? And I guess I want to know, how do you feel about actually being that person? Like, would you be fine with going and doing something that you didn't like, but that your partner liked? I would be fine with it, but I don't want to be the person who's making somebody do something that I'm pretty sure they don't like. So, I'm choosing the first one. Water break. It's more meaningful to me when ... my partner and I kiss frequently, or when I sense my partner is showing interest in the things I care about. Definitely the second one. But this is kind of an interesting one because obviously kissing is fun, so I want to know, would you rather be with somebody who you kiss a lot, or with somebody who shows a visible interest in what you're doing? Obviously you can't go wrong, which is kind of the theme of this whole thing. Like, all of this is good stuff. If you're in a healthy relationship, really, what more can you ask for? But we're getting into the nitty-gritty, obviously. Next, it's more meaningful to me when, one, my partner works on special projects with me that I have to complete, or two, my partner gives me an exciting gift. So, let's say, I don't know, you're working on building a new bed frame, because I feel like that's a pretty universal experience. Would you rather be with somebody who is excited to help you with projects like that, or who gives you the bed frame as a gift? Damn, I kind of ate that up. Which one are you? I would rather have them help me work on it. Okay, it's more meaningful to me when, one, I'm complimented by my partner on my appearance, or two, my partner takes the time to listen to me and really understand my feelings. That's myself, Lord, do they feel good? But also it's obviously very important to want to be listened to and understood, so would I rather feel emotionally sexy or physically sexy? I know the right answer is emotionally sexy, so I'm going to pick that. Next, it's more meaningful to me when, it looks like we're not getting away from this fill in the blank. 1. My partner and I share non-sexual touch in public. Or 2. My partner offers to run errands for me. Okay, I gotta put my phone in my other hand. My shoulder's about to fall off. Okay, so essentially, would you rather hold hands with your partner in public or have them put their arm around your waist, like the other question, or would you rather have them offer to go pick up your clothes from dry cleaning or go get your license renewal form notarized at, I don't know, UPS? I had to do that recently, but I did that by myself. And it would have been really nice if somebody could do that for me, but that was actually a terrible example because you have to be present with your ID, so okay. Or would you rather have them, I don't know, pick up a package for you or do a return for you? I think the second one, acts of service. I feel like that's going to be my answer, but I'm not sure. Next up, it's more meaningful to me when 1. My partner does a bit more than their normal share of the responsibilities that we have together around the house stuff or work, whatever. Or 2. I get a gift that I know my partner put thought into choosing. Okay, I don't know what it is about the way that they worded it this time, but when somebody gets you like a clearly very thoughtful, intentional, well-planned gift, that really does mean a lot, so I'm gonna pick that one this time. Also because, I don't know, I just feel like I've obviously had that done for me before, and it really does mean a lot, so. Next question. I'm gonna have to restart my camera in a second. Let's just do that right now. Okay, it's more meaningful to me when, ... my partner doesn't check their phone while we're talking, or my partner goes out of their way to do something that relieves pressure on me. I think we've all been there too, not even just with somebody we're romantically interested in, but when you're telling somebody something that you are passionate about, or just talking about your day, literally anything, and you look over and they're just scrolling Instagram or texting somebody, and you're just like, wow, fuck me to tears. I'll just shut up. That is one of the worst feelings, so I'm definitely gonna go with somebody who does not do that, which luckily is my girlfriend. Next, it's more meaningful to me when 1. I can look forward to a holiday because of a gift I anticipate receiving, or 2. I hear the words, I appreciate you, from my partner. Maybe you have that one thing that you've just wanted for so long. Maybe it's a PlayStation 5, or a new set of colored pencils, or blackout curtains because you can't sleep as soon as the sun comes out, which is me. I'm actually hanging bed sheets from my windows right now so I can record this. Or you want a new phone, or a journal, or a book. Whatever it is, think of that one thing that you've wanted for so long, and think about your partner actually getting it for you, because you know that's the type of person they are. How absolutely incredible would that be? It would be awesome. But in all honesty, that, for me, could not come close to my girlfriend saying that she appreciates me. And I think this is kind of a guy thing. Actually, I don't. I think it's just an anybody thing. But for me, all I want to do is make her happy and take care of her. So say it, that is the best feeling. So I'm choosing that one. Next, it's more meaningful to me when... One, my partner brings me a little gift after they've been traveling without me. That's always sick. Or two, my partner takes care of something I'm responsible to do, but I feel too stressed to do at the time. This isn't going to make sense in the context of my other answers, but I'm actually going to choose the first one. Because when your significant other goes on a trip, and I'm sure a lot of you have gone through this, you feel so detached from them. Just purely because of the situation. Like, they're in a different time zone, they're in a different country, they don't have cell service, they're busy, you can't talk a lot. And so when they go and do this thing that is very much about them and not you as a couple, and they come back and they give you something that shows that they were thinking of you, that is the sweetest thing ever. It is, I don't know, to me, but I'm going to choose that also because whenever I'm really stressed out about something, weirdly, I like to be the one that does it because I know that when I do it, I'm going to feel a lot better about myself and my life. So if somebody else does it for me, I'm going to feel like I'm cheating. That might sound kind of neurotic, but that's just me. Okay. I'm going to take like a 10-second break because I'm actually about to run out of storage now. So I need to clear like just a few minutes of space off this thing real quick. So let me just delete all that. And there we go. Okay, next question. It's more meaningful to me when, one, my partner doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking. Or two, gift giving is an important part of our relationship. So, would you rather be with somebody who can be quiet when you're telling them something or telling a story? Or somebody who really likes to give you things? I'm going with the first one. It's kind of the same energy as somebody who doesn't look at their phone while you're talking. If somebody keeps interrupting you, it is the worst fucking thing. Not only is it annoying, but it just feels like they're not even listening to what you're saying and they're just waiting for an opportunity to get their 2 cents in. So, next question. It's more meaningful to me when... My partner helps me out when they know I'm already tired, or I get to go somewhere while spending time with my partner. So, what's a better scenario for you? It's a Tuesday night, you are tired as hell from work, you're laying on the couch, and you just can't bring yourself to clean up the dishes from dinner, and your partner offers to do it for you. Or, your partner says, hey, let's go on a road trip this weekend, a couple towns over, and spend the night there, and hang out and get dinner. What feels like a better expression of love to you? I think it's the first one for me. But I want to know what yours is. What was your answer? We only have 6 questions left, so let's wrap this up so you can go to bed and I can go to edit. It's more meaningful to me when my partner and I are physically partner says, "Oh wow, that looks great, I can't wait to try that," or "Good job, great serve in pickleball," or "Wow, I can't believe you just got that crazy-ass victory royale and dropped a 25-piece on the whole lobby, you're crazy, bro." Or would you rather them cook that meal with you, or play pickleball with you and be your doubles partner, or get that victory royale with you in duos? I would rather do something with them. Next up, it's more meaningful to me when ... my partner surprises me with a small token of their appreciation, or my partner and I touch a lot during the normal course of the day. Once again, feeling appreciated is the GOAT, the greatest feeling of all time. So that's my pick. Alright, 3 more. It's more meaningful to me when my partner helps me out, especially if I know they're already busy, or when I hear my partner specifically tell me, "I appreciate you." I swear to God, there's somebody in my phone hardware listening to me and passing information along to this website, because I literally just talked about how fucking obsessed I am with feeling appreciated, so you know my pick there. 2 more to go. It's more meaningful to my partner, to me, when my partner and I embrace after we've been apart for a while, or I hear my partner say how much I mean to them. Alright, what the fuck is going on here? I'm really starting to feel like I'm gonna get words of affirmation, and I'm, with every fiber in my being, I am resisting that, because I just don't want to feel like somebody who needs to be told certain things to feel good about themselves. But the data doesn't lie, those have been my answers, so let me not get ahead of myself. Would you rather go a couple weeks without seeing your partner because they did go on that vacation to Europe, and when you meet them in the airport, that moment where you guys kind of half walk, half jog, half run up to each other because you don't know how to act in public, and you give each other a big long hug, and then you don't kiss each other because you feel awkward and you don't want to do it around other people? That's never been me. Don't ask why that was so specific. Or hear that you mean a lot to the other person. I'm choosing the first one, and that is totally not because I want to avoid words of affirmation. Okay, that was actually the last question. So, as I mentioned earlier, that probably was enough for you to kind of figure out what your love language is, and hopefully my context to some of the questions helped you see which answers they were kind of prying at. But it's time for the big unveiling, because the website has given me my official primary love language, and it's trademarked, because apparently this website owns the love languages and their rights. But the one I got was quality time. Quality time. And this is what it looks like. It shows it as like a tank. So it has 5 little sections, and I got quality time at 27%. So I wasn't like overwhelmingly a quality time person, but basically it just says a bunch of shit about how I love deep conversations and being around people, or my partner. So anyways, if you are curious as to what your love language is, and you feel like you couldn't figure it out from this little quiz we did together, I will link it in the description so you can take it. It's only 30 questions, and you could probably do it in 5 minutes. This obviously took 35 minutes because we were doing it together, and because I have a hard time shutting the hell up when I start talking about love. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Maybe you learned a thing or two about yourself and the ways that you want to be loved on, so to speak. That sounds so bad. And yeah, if you made it this far, as always, I love you, and I am very appreciative of you for listening. It means a lot, and I know I was gone for a couple weeks, but I'm coming back to just posting at least once a week. rest of your night. And yeah, just thank you guys. I really appreciate you. I really mean that. So